Holliday, along with our special guest tonight, Steve McCatty. And Steve, for the 9 years that you spent with the Oakland Athletics, this being the 100th anniversary of Fenway, what kind of memories do you have of going up there besides the people booing you?
Yeah, not many good ones, I can tell you that. It was a tough place to pitch. First off, you had to go down to the bullpen and stand there with the bleacher creatures, and they'd scream at you the whole time you were warming up. And they didn't like me anyways, because I would go out to the center field wall and I'd throw the ball up like I was giving it away, and I'd throw it 10 feet in front of the fans. And so, yeah, they would wait for me to come out. We would actually take the field after a period of time.
And with all the new ballparks today, it's nice that there is a Wrigley Field. There is a Fenway Park.
It is. I didn't see Wrigley till 2 years ago. I'd never been there. And going in there, it was a real thrill. I've grown up in Detroit, and Tiger Stadium, and then we'd go play in Comiskey and then Fenway and the old Yankee Stadium. I mean, that's what baseball is about. It's playing the game, but you're walking down the tunnel where Babe Ruth walked down, and all these people that, for me, these guys, they might be a little bit foreign, but for me, it's like, I can't believe I'm walking down these same tunnels. And there was a history to the game. There was an appreciation for everything that had happened in the past, so it was a lot of fun.
So much has changed since you were pitching in the 80s back for Oakland, and runner-up to the Cy Young in 1981 behind Raleigh Fingers.
Yeah, to a relief pitcher. How about that? That's how good.
How do you lose it to a guy like Fingers?
He had a great year, and I'm looking, let's see, I had like 190 innings, and he had like, 60, and I've said, I don't get it. I don't get it, but hey, it happened. He had a great year that year. He really did. We had a lot of fun.
What was impressive to me was looking back at what you did, 22 starts and 16 complete games in 81.
Yeah, I don't know how I didn't finish the other one.
Why didn't you finish the other?
And Billy was mad because I didn't finish him, but it was different. We threw a lot of pitches, and the pendulum swings different ways in this game, and now it went where everybody's guarded. Now you're kind of seeing it's coming back the other way, but in order to pitch, you got to throw pitches.
Sure.
You got to build up arm strength, but also the game has changed so much. It's like the nickel package in football. You get to that 7th inning, 8th inning, you got those guys down there, and they're making some dough, so you bring them in the game. I doubt it'll ever get back to the way it was, but there'll be guys going more pitches.
As a pitching coach, is that the most difficult thing to have to determine? Is a guy losing it on the mound, or do you keep him out there? Well, we saw it last night.
Well, that wasn't really a hard decision because
easy last night.
If we would have taken EJ out early, we would have killed the bullpen.
Yeah, sure.
So you just have to let guys go out and pitch through it. Fortunately, he came back and had real 4 strong innings. And Gorzo, the idea wasn't for him to take one on the chin, but after he gave up those runs, he had to give us 2 innings.
Right.
But it's really not that tough of a decision. In the National League, it's a lot tougher than the American League because they don't have to pinch hit there. But you watch guys, you see if they start to elevate on pitches, and now you got a radar gun in every ballpark you go to, so you notice if the velocity starts to go down. But there's a certain point, and like I say, with our bullpen, there's no need to go 9 innings. If you can give them a break, you do it. Sure. But that's what they're there for, and we have a pretty good bullpen. So if you go 7 innings, I have no fear of taking anybody out and giving it over to those other guys.
Top to bottom, terrific starting rotation for this ball club tonight. Ross Detweiler earned himself a spot in that rotation.
Right, he did. He threw the ball very well at the end of the year last year, and in spring training threw the ball well again. And it's a tough situation to make that decision with him and John, but when we did it, and Ross deserved the opportunity, and he's been throwing the ball great. He had a tough first inning the other day when he really should have been out of that inning 3 different times, but again, he came back and gave us some innings after that, so he's got good stuff. Hopefully tonight he comes in, he's able to locate and pound the zone and get us back on the track.
Steve, always great to visit with you. Thanks for your time.
It's my pleasure to be with a legend like you, a Hall of Famer now, a real, and plus,
here it comes.
When I'm with you, I really feel tall. I just want to let you know that.
For Steve McCatty, I'm Johnny Holliday. Bob and FP will be coming up next.